Welcome everyone to Cinema Regulars, the movie review show where we see so many movies in theaters that the employees know us by name and they don't ask us what movies we're seeing, they ask us how many. Isaac, what happened? Where have we been?
I've been on third shift.
Oh no!
I was working through the
Tragedy.
night, so we couldn't record.
Oh, we're back. We're back now. We are back.
You're
We
back.
got some backlog to catch up with, don't you? First of
3
all,
episodes worth of backlog.
happy Halloween on this hallowed November 29th. With our Halloween special, our triple scary October movies. So
Uh,
we will be starting off with Black Phone 2. Very
mhm.
excited to get into that. Following up with the new Chris Stuckman horror movie, his directing and writing debut, Shelby Oaks. Very excited to talk about that as well. And then we'll be rounding off with Isaac's favorite director, Eli Roth, presenting Dream Eater.
It's
As
Eli
always, guys,
Roth.
be sure to subscribe because it really helps out our channel where we need it. And feel free, as always, to use the timestamps below to skip around to your favorite movie, or just jump ahead straight to the rankings if that's all you care about. Now, without further ado, let's head off into our first movie of the day, Black Phone 2. Isaac, take us away, please.
Bad dreams haunt 15-year-old Gwen as she receives calls from the Black Phone and sees disturbing visions of 3 boys being stalked at a winter camp. Accompanied by her brother Finn, they head to the camp to solve the mystery, only to confront the Grabber, a killer who's grown even more powerful in death.
Nice. So, first thing I want to start off is say that I like that the first movie was about Finn, and then this movie's about
Yes.
Gwen. Like they each get their own movie.
Yeah.
The main thing everyone keeps saying about this is that it wasn't needed, it wasn't necessary. I think Black Phone in itself is a perfectly self-contained movie. You didn't need a sequel.
Yeah, you didn't need it. I
But
definitely
this
welcomed this though.
yeah, it was not like unnecessary like a slop sequel like a lot of other movies. Like this just didn't need to exist. It's like it
It,
wasn't
it
needed, but it is welcome.
It wasn't like it wasn't like, "Oh, the Grabber's back and this time he's out for blood." And it's like it wasn't just they brought the character back needlessly. Like, no, they had more to tell about the story and they did a quite a decent job of doing that.
Yeah, it
Like
expanded the first movie quite well and
it did, and it also
decently.
expanded the characters very well as well. Like,
Yeah.
this time, like in the last movie, we didn't really get to spend a whole lot of time with Gwen, like at all,
We
really.
got uh, she was about like I want to say like 15 to 20% of the movie she was part of.
I guess, but like it was more focusing on like how Finney was feeling and what he was
Yeah.
going through and everything. And in this movie, we got more about how Gwen feels about a lot of this, like all the like supernatural stuff that they have going on. Uh, but also it's also a thing of how Finney is dealing with surviving the Grabber as
Hmm.
well, which
And
they did
and
very very well on that too.
yeah. Another thing they did well on is like the script and dialogue writing cuz like
Oh, it
man,
all felt natural.
every conversation felt natural, it felt real. Especially with Gwen and Robin's brother. Like I thought their scenes were like immaculately scripted together.
Yeah, they were very
I'm like,
well
this
put
is
together.
like I turned to you several times. I'm like, this is like such good writing because this is exactly how this like how two teens would talk about this.
Yeah, and also they used a lot of like the slang of the time because it's
Hmm.
set in like the 19 like
Like
90s, I think,
70s,
right?
70s.
70s, 70s. But like no, it was very good. It I also liked that it provided a really like good twists and stuff as well.
Hmm. I
Which I won't divulge here because I mean we're a little
Yeah.
far out, but
Let's not
yeah.
get into that.
No, but like they expanded on everyone's story very well. Uh shout out It was really funny when we were in the theater. We had the Johnny Walker jump scare.
Huh?
Remember Robin's brother pulled up and we're just like, is that Johnny Wonka? But no, overall good like good direction they took it in. I was nervous about the movie when I saw that it was announced because it
Mhm.
was like it was one of those things where it kind of felt like it might just be a little like off,
Yeah,
you know?
it
But they
wasn't
handled
at
it well.
all. I thought it was great. I don't think it's not as good as the first one. I think the first one's an immaculate film.
Yes.
It's not as good, but it's just as competent. Like
This
it's
movie
a
doesn't
very
overstay its welcome.
like all the filming and cinematography, like when it gets to like Gwen's dream sequence and it's all on like 8 millimeter like grainy film,
Oh,
it's phenomenal. The only thing I didn't like about it is like Gwen's swearing. Cause like in the
yeah.
first movie when she calls somebody like some like a fuck boat or a shit biscuit or something like that, she says it like a little girl who just discovered swearing
Yeah.
and she's trying to be like crazy with it. But this one,
She's
she's like just like a
15.
teenager calling someone like a piss canoe or something, and it's like, what are you, what?
It's new. Uh But yeah, I don't really have much more to say about this. Although I do have to say one more thing actually,
Yeah,
because I have to congratulate our boy Mason Thames for
yes,
doing
sir.
something this year that hasn't been done since 1994. He's the first actor since 1994 to star in 3 number 1 box office movies in 1 year. The last person to do this was our boy Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the year that The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, and Ace Ventura hit theaters in 1 year.
Mm-hmm. And now this year,
He's in How to Train Your Dragon, Black Phone 2, and Regretting You.
oh, regretting you is a number one.
It was a number 1 box office, yeah.
Did not know that. We didn't go see that one.
No, it honestly, to be fair, didn't have a whole lot of competition though. But it's still an impressive accomplishment nonetheless.
It
I'm
is, yeah, it
happy
is.
that he's get after so many years after Black Phone coming out, like he's gotten so much recognition in this year alone that I'm eagerly awaiting his like future career.
I'm just glad it wasn't Pedro Pascal. Let's be honest.
Bro.
All right, moving on. Oh, we didn't. Yeah, moving on to the rankings.
Yes.
I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10. I thought this was a really, really good follow up. I wish more unnecessary sequels could be this competent and this well put together, and less unnecessary cash grabs. You know, like if you're going to make a sequel for a movie that doesn't need a sequel, put everything you have into this. And I think Black Phone
Yeah.
2 did that exactly.
Yeah, I'm giving this movie a very high 7 out of 10. I thought it was well put together, very competent. It's still the whole like it wasn't needed, but it was welcomed. Uh, but for the most part, it was a pretty competent movie overall. I just didn't. I had some movies in the tops of my sevens that I thought were better.
Nice. Moving on to our second movie of the day, we have Shelby Oaks from Chris Stuckman, the movie reviewer on YouTube. He's a little bit more popular than us, but you know,
Yeah. In
uh,
solidarity, we had to go see this, if
of
not
course,
anything.
Isaac.
Oh, all right. A woman's search for her long lost sister becomes an obsession when she realizes a demon from their childhood may have been real, not imaginary.
Okay, not just a demon, an incubus specifically, which
Yes.
doesn't get a lot of showtime in horror movies. Like that's kind of an oddball when it comes to movie monsters.
True. You don't normally get a whole lot of like usually if it's they don't do the whole like demon producing a child thing unless it's like specifically the devil.
Yeah.
It's like they go antichrist with it, not just demon spawn.
Yeah, we got 2 movies of that either this year or last year or whenever the fuck those came out.
It was I think it was last
It
year
was last
because it
year.
was yeah because that was
You had the first
immaculate
Omen and
and
Immaculate out in the like
yeah
the with a span of a month, and it's like, guys, come on, let's have a little
yeah
bit of variety in the theaters here.
true. So few things first off. Uh, I want to congratulate Chris Stuckman on a fantastic first debut. Honestly,
Yeah,
the amount of people he managed to round up for this, he got Keith David in this. Granted, it was
he
only for
did.
like a minute or so, but like
Yeah,
he put a lot into it. Like he didn't pull any any stops really. Like he poured everything he had into this.
yeah,
I also want to like say that I apologize to him for having he had such a horrible reception to this, like critically.
yeah. I mean, a lot of people had their nitpicks about it, but I'm like, man, this is the guy's like first horror movie. Like, it's gonna have some flaws, and it does. But like throughout the thing, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like
Oh
it's
yeah,
a super enjoyable film.
it's crazy to me that the both the critics and the audience have like the exact same reviews on this,
Yeah, no,
which
I
is wild to me.
we're about to glaze the shit out of this movie.
Oh yeah, no, this movie fantastic. It's
Yeah,
actually amazing.
we're like a lot of like the story beats and narrative stuff slacks. I think like some of the scares in this movie are phenomenal.
Like
Like
it
every every scene with like the incubus shadow in the window and like the cracks like get bigger is phenomenally shot. It's super effective. It was amazing. Like I loved everything that they did with like the shadow demon in the window. Every one of those scenes was
that
perfect.
was the first one was bone chilling.
Mhm. 'Cause it's just
Uh
that long drawn out like silence and then just a loud like crack in the glass.
I don't know if it's just like because you just showed me like the Hell House movies
Mhm.
this year or whatever. Like this is that like perfect blend of found footage and like present day story.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah, that was
very well
he's
done.
yeah, he said it was inspired a lot by Lake Mungo, which I also made you watch.
That was good.
It was
I'm gonna be
and
honest with you, Lake Mungo was not as good as this. I'm gonna be
no,
honest
no,
with
no,
you,
no.
Chief.
Lake Mungo is very competently shot to the point where I can show it to my mom and tell her it's a real documentary and she'll believe it. Um,
True.
but Lake Mungo is very boring.
Yeah.
It's very slow and very boring. Um, but you can definitely see it reflected in the first like opening sequence of Shelby Oaks because opening
Yes.
sequence the entire like documentary style and like found footage stuff is all very very effective and very well put together, and it feels like a competent documentary. And then you just get that moment. I don't want to spoil it, but you get that
Yeah.
moment and all the documentary stuff falls away and it pans
Yes.
into like the real-time camera shots, and it's phenomenal. That is a great
Well,
scene, a
it
great opening.
transitions. It's really cool because the movie starts out like if you go into this not knowing anything, which is what we did,
Yeah.
you go into it expecting this full documentary thing.
Mhm.
And that's like and you're watching it and it's like, okay, so we're getting this like, okay, what happened to this girl thing? Like, and I was expecting like maybe like kind of a like again I was expecting very much like a Hell House thing where it's like
Yeah.
we are seeing present day like news coverage of something that already happened and then we're flashing to like past footage and stuff and the story is
Right.
being pieced together as it goes on or I also had this like if it's like a maybe like a missing type thing or
Oh yeah, where
searching.
it's all like done through the computer and all the
Yeah,
videos
or
and stuff.
more like the beats of the thing where it's like you're going back and you're looking at
Yeah.
things and then you're applying that to the present. But then you have that moment where like the whole movie just switches and you're like, "Oh, this wasn't what I was expecting at all." And
Yeah.
like and then it becomes this like it goes from being a documentary to being an investigation,
Mhm.
and it's really cool and very well done, honestly. I
You.
mean, there are the same problems you have in any horror movie where it's like single character goes off to find this thing, like find out more, like they make the same dumb decisions.
Mhm.
Like the biggest one being she goes to this abandoned asylum or prison or whatever it was in the
Yeah.
dead of night by herself.
Yeah.
Like
I
that whole scene was
Not a
great
great
though.
plan.
That whole scene was amazing though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
loved like every that whole scene had me on edge. Like this whole movie did,
Me
honestly.
too, me too. That scene, it was the atmosphere was pretty good, like pretty scary.
Like he did a very good job with the tension building in this movie.
Oh my god, did he ever? You know me, Isaac, you're a little jumpy scaredy cat when it comes to jump scares, but like you can attest to me.
Yeah.
I am a rock. I am a
Usually, yeah. You
statue
usually can see
in
him
the theater.
coming.
I usually see him coming and I'm aware of it, and even if I don't, it only just kind of gets me. But this one got me on like at least 3 occasions.
Yeah.
Like the tension was so
I
well
am
constructed.
I'm so happy because in the past year, I've had more jump scares in movies that have made me go like actually audibly like it's like fuck like it got me.
Dude,
Like
you remember I screamed. It's been a month,
yeah,
but I screamed at one.
yeah, you did. There was like the one of the first ones. You were like, "Gah!"
I think it might have been the prison one actually.
I thought it was the porch one.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. But anyway, uh, congratulations, Chris Stuckman. You made an amazing movie.
Phenomenal movie. We can't wait to see more. I'm definitely buying this on DVD. I
Oh,
have the
absolutely.
poster hanging up in my basement. Merrick works at the theater, so yeah, he snagged that for me. So I have the official Shelby Oaks movie theater poster, and I'm proud to.
Nice.
Moving on to the rankings, I'm going to give this a very high, very confident 7 out of 10. This was a spectacular horror debut, and I think it was a really, really good job.
Yeah. Uh, I'm actually giving this. I enjoyed this the hell out of this movie. Uh, I'm giving this movie a solid 9 out of 10.
Really
I
nice.
I very much enjoyed this. Like it was very well done, and like there might be some like character and like plot dialogue problems with this movie,
And
but
narrative and
but
um what's the
the
word?
hmm,
Um
but the
Pacing.
way he yeah, but the way he shot this movie, the way like that my like this movie had a physical reaction to it.
Yeah,
Like I was mortified for a majority of this movie, like just captivated by this. So, well done. Absolutely well done.
nice. Moving on to our last movie of the night, we have Eli Roth presents Dream Eater. Yes, that's part of the name.
Yes. Full biblical name of this movie. Filmmaker documents her boyfriend's violent parasomnia during a remote cabin holiday. As his sleepwalking worsens, she suspects a far more sinister cause. So, right out the first thing I want to say about this movie, I want to congratulate the actor. I
Yes,
don't
that
even know
was.
his name.
You look it up. I'll keep going. The guy who played the boyfriend with the parasomnia, um, phenomenal job. Man threw himself head first, ankles out to the into the role, and he fucking nailed the assignment. Uh,
This poor man. What?
he everything he did. was creepy. It was really effective. He looked like a fucking man possessed, just
Yeah.
thrashing around the house.
Dog, he's like the main character in this. He's the second to last credit in the cast credits
There's like
for this
four
movie.
people in the whole movie, and two of them are
Dude,
cameos
he's
over
only
phone.
he's the only other person who has a picture on his IMDb besides the other, like, the girl. She
Yeah.
has top billing on this.
And she's behind the camera for most of the movie. You don't get to see her.
Apparently he's also, I guess he co-directed this?
Do we have a name, Isaac?
Oh,
Is what
wait,
we're looking
or
for?
oh, Alex Lee Williams is his name.
Alex
Oh,
Lee
okay.
Williams.
So Eli Roth must have just made the story or something.
He was a producer or something.
Yeah, producer. No, he's actually the main guy. He's one of the directors
Nice.
and writers of the movie.
Not as nice. So
Yeah,
where the acting from him is immaculate, the movie is quite boring.
it is. It's
It is
kind of
kind of a
nothing.
drag. It is a big drag. I hate to say it, but like his acting is like the shining star in the darkness of this movie because there's just not a whole lot going on.
Yeah,
And even
even
when there
the
is, the only thing that's really going on is him acting crazy.
yeah, like he like the like facial expressions he has in the night vision scenes
Hmm.
are really cool. I like those. But like the rest of the scene is super boring.
Yeah, and
Like
it's not
there's
even like
more,
like tense. It's just like slow and like, can something happen,
it's the
please?
camera shaking for 15 minutes and then
Yeah.
like
I honestly, we covered everything already.
yeah, honestly, like this was just kind of like not even like, oh, the only other thing I wanted to talk about with this movie was that the fucking doctor in this movie was so dumb, cuz like it's he she calls up this doctor, right? Who is has been known to like document like these like parasomnia things where they're just it's sleepwalking. It's sleepwalking.
Yeah.
And like he immediately is like, your boyfriend might be possessed. Like basically almost immediately.
Yeah, he's
Like,
just like, it might be Cthulhu, just saying.
yeah, like what the fuck?
It's
Like
like,
what fuck
sir?
ass doctor? But honestly, yeah, like this movie, like the acting outside of acting crazy, also his acting was shit. Like the dialogue in this movie is so dull and so just like there's one moment where he's like, I thought I told you not to talk to the doctor, or it's just like
Yeah,
I
him
don't
like
want
trying
to
to be
leave.
serious and like get cross with his girlfriend is kind of like, man, what?
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we've kind of covered everything with this. You want to move on to the rankings?
Sure. Moving on to the rankings, I'm gonna give this a solid 5 out of 10. It is a perfect kind of nothing movie. It is
Uh, yeah.
inoffensive. I went in feeling exactly the same as I did when I walked out.
Yeah.
It's not egregious in any way. There was nothing like outright bad about it, but there was absolutely nothing to blow me away. His acting was very competent, but it's dragged down by like the slog that it is all the other scenes where he's not acting crazy and possessed, and that it's because it's a quite boring movie.
Yeah. I'm also giving this movie a 5 out of 10. I just again, it just felt I felt nothing about it, honestly. Like the like the found footage style of this movie did not lend well to it, honestly. The only time it ever like looked decent was in like the night vision scenes, and that's just
Mhm.
because it's the only time of the movie that actually felt like tense. Uh
Yeah, I thought the night vision scenes were good because they accented the creepiness of Earth.
yeah.
So it wasn't just a dude crawling around his kitchen.
But for the most part, this movie was just kind of a nothing burger. Still better than Borderlands.
You're not gonna let Eli Roth live that down, are you?
Fucking no one is. No one will
Do I
ever.
need
The
to
movie was
remind
right
everyone
garbage.
that he made Thanksgiving?
I
That
mean,
was a
he
good
did.
movie.
Did he actually make it, or did he just
He was the
produce it?
director. All right, that should wrap up our podcast here. Glad to finally get things back on track, get the ball rolling again. Isaac, would you like to give our lovely viewers a little hint at what we'll be looking at next time?
Next time we'll be looking at Predator Badlands, new Predator movie. The
Really?
new now you see me, now you don't, or now you three me, as people have been calling it, and Keeper, a new Osgood Perkins movie.
And we love Osgood Perkins.
We do like
We
Osgood
do, we do,
Perkins.
we do.
We don't like Tatiana Maslany though, so we'll
Not
see how
not
that
as much.
shakes
No, we
out.
don't. We'll see how that balances out. Anyways, guys, thank you again for watching. Please subscribe because it really, really, really helps us out, keeps us going back to the theaters and bring these videos back here to you. And until next time, guys, that's a wrap.
Roll credits.